Welcome back to the reunion stage. You look like a crow.
I guess if you can't earn one, you buy it. Well, it's not dusty, I tell you that.
Wow. Come on.
We're getting there.
How's baby?
Look at Nene's face. This is too much, guys.
Ken's just no up. Well, maybe Nene should be more like Ken.
Yes, girl, and pick one of your many multi-personalities. Ken.
My main talents.
Never have me. You called me names as well. We don't have to revisit the past, but these are past. Accept your past. Accept your past. Accept your past, honey.
Let me get in here.
Come on, Nene.
Just
stay that plum and try to turn it into a peach. The first time we ever saw the camera, I was on. I was on the red carpet. You were trying to get on when I met you, sweetheart. Nobody cares about you being on carpet 17 years ago. Okay?
The girls are fighting. This is what you call, guys, a reunion. Nene is reading.
But we know one thing, that her kids are her kids because they look exactly like her. Touche. That's Rhoa. But my face is gorgeous, bitch, and you mad. You're sad. I'm so flawless. This is flawless. You look like a white woman in drag. Shut the hell up. Your whole body is black, bitch. What do you look like? Botch booty. I don't know if I'm looking at the Real Housewives reunion or a scene from White Chicks.
I remember you, Nene.
My house, bitch. You got evicted. This is my house, bitch. I own this, bitch. I'm not gonna get kicked out.
All right.
You don't want to talk about finance. You want to go back to face?
Well, first of all, can purchase $1 million home.
And stay social distancing, bitch. Don't come for me. You like them? You like them?
Eva is fighting for the speech. She's fighting for it. Look at her.
What is it? Her camera off? It's her computer, the asshole. Down at the bottom, okay? The bottom of the barrel never forgive you, okay? Forever speaking on my track. Let me tell you how I will walk you upside. Okay, about my track.
I'm ready. Bring it. This reunion is serving, guys. Damn. What are we watching, guys? Each other. That's a new. This is a reunion and I'm gagging. Guys, that reunion first part was everything and arguably one of the best openings ever for Real Housewives of Atlanta when it comes to reunions.
This is flawless. You look like a white woman in drag. Shut the hell up. Your whole body is black, bitch. What do you look like? Botch booty. I don't know if I'm looking at the Real Housewives reunion or a scene from White Chicks.
I remember you, Nene.
Hey guys, it's Maradi. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, what are you doing with your lives? Click that button please and subscribe to the channel. Click that button and subscribe. Head over to my Instagram, Maradi_Marali. I would appreciate it. And let's just get straight into this because we do have a lot to talk about and so much to break down when it comes to this reunion. Eva, I feel like Eva's doing the most. One thing about Eva is that she's very quiet during the season, but when the reunion comes, she just wants to send for everyone and anyone. And it really is looking like she is fighting for her peach more than anybody, because arguably she is the one who has the most to prove because of the lackluster of her performance when it comes to the entire season.
Stay that plum and try to turn it into a peach. The first time we ever saw the camera, I was on. I was on the red carpet. You were trying to get on when I met you, sweetheart. Nobody cares about you being on carpet 17 years ago. Okay?
There wasn't much going on with her apart from her, with her pregnancy. We weren't seeing that much. And I feel like throughout the season there was an underperformance. Therefore, when it comes to the reunion, she has to overperform. She is trying to get in those reads. I feel like she's just trying a little bit more. Some things land, some things don't. And I feel like she really is coming for Nene a lot. And I just feel like they have their issues or whatever. But I don't think it's that serious for her, for that to be really. I feel like it's just OTT. But Nene got on her ass as she said she would, and she read the head out of Eva. The line from that entire first part was, you were on top on America's, you know, Next Top Model, but that was the last time you were on top, something like that, and that was a read. And I just feel like, you know, the shade in this reunion is very, very strong.
Well, it's not dusty, I tell you that.
It's very, very, very strong. And I just feel like, you know, between Nene and Eva, these two are going to go back and forth here and there. But Nene won that battle. She shaded you back. Then she obviously shut the laptop down and she walked out and she goes crazy, giving us the drama as well. And she just couldn't handle it in the kitchen. The roast clearly was too much for her. She then obviously came back as well. And then you also have this whole Porsha and Kenya. I feel like, again, Porsha wants to have this issue with Kenya. To be honest with you, they are both more entertaining when they are, you know, at opposing ends. I didn't expect their friendship to last for that long, but I didn't expect it to be that short, because they were great this season, only for it to all just turn away like that in a matter of seconds. And apparently Porsha had this receipt on Kenya that apparently she was dogging out Cynthia to Porsha, and Cynthia doesn't believe it. But I didn't expect that receipt. I'm so sorry. That receipt came out of nowhere, and clearly Porsha was really, she was coming with all guns blazing. But that's what Porsha's been doing in reunions. She
Accept your past. Accept your past. Accept your past, honey.
Let me get in here.
Come on, Nene.
She just screams and shouts over people when she feels like she can't get her way. Sometimes, you know, rightly so, she doesn't let anybody speak down to her. She stands up for herself, but sometimes it's a bit like, calm down. But it was so funny when she was just telling Eva, can you just shut the F up? Please shut the F up. Like, just shut up, shut up, shut up. And like, Eva was pissed when it came to that. And, you know, Porsha was very upset because she was like, you spoke about my child, XYZ. But then it's like, you know, Nene spoke about Kenya's child, but you're kind of giving her this pass. I feel like Porsha and Nene do, I wouldn't say it's an alliance, but I do find it to be, you know, of coincidental timing, because it's just a bit weird that they now are friends for the reunion. I just feel like, you know, they were going in on each other a lot, but they're back and forth. I actually like Porsha and Nene, you know, together. But in the last reunion, you know, Porsha stands up to Nene. It's not as if she obeys every move of her. She does stand up to her, but clearly she misses that friendship, and Candy and Kenya were heavily bothered by it. And I do feel that there is some kind of beneficial alliance, you know, between Wendy Williams and Nene, as Candy was saying. But, you know, you see these in industries, especially in the entertainment industry, you're going to have your alliance relationships because you can both benefit from it. But Candy was making, you know, great points, and she was kind of not reading Nene, but she was checking her, and she wasn't afraid to do so. And you can see that that gets far worse in the next particular episode. But then we also have Tanya and Marlo, who join the mix for a little bit, and we see what they bring for the next episode. We even see Tanya and Eva getting into it. I didn't expect that at all, but this reunion just really gave it for me. It really went in on every single segment of this reunion. Between the commercial breaks, I was just getting my life. Like, they were dragging each other left, right, and center, throwing so much cutthroat shade, and Kenya absolutely demolished Nene.
This is black. That look like a white woman in drag. Shut the hell up. Your whole body is black, bitch. What do you look like, bitch? Box booty. I don't know if I'm looking at the Real Housewives reunion or a scene from White Chicks.
I remember you, Nene.
She was like, you look like a white woman in drag or something of White Chicks. I was like, what in the hell? That was a double read. My girl came from back to forth, and Nene felt that read because, you know, she was saying how I'm going to read everyone, but Kenya had that one locked in, and she delivered it so effortlessly. And I feel like that was just absolutely hilarious to see. It just genuinely was. But I'm glad that they also touched on colorism. You know, Eva talking about, you know, the different shades of color of skin that you would have within a race, and the, you know, benefits that you can have when it comes to stuff like this. And I'm glad that that was kind of touched on, and how, you know, Kenya was trying to make Eva see where she was wrong. That kind of unbiased kind of discussion, I feel like, was, you know, important to have. I wish they went a little bit more into colorism, but, you know, you don't really expect that from reality TV shows. It is what it is. But moral of the story was, this reunion was serving everything. The tea was not cold, the tea was not stale, it was not expired, it was not flavorless, it was hot, and it was just everything. I didn't expect this. I didn't think the first part of the reunion for House of Atlanta isn't as this great. Maybe because they're all behind the screens, they find it easier to scream and whatever, especially with Porsha coming close to the camera. She's, you know, just her screaming down the damn flipping thing. Nene's leaving, Kenya's dragging people left, right, center, and you can clearly tell that Porsha and Kenya are, you know, at opposite ends now. Unfortunately, these two are not great friends. I feel like them being foes is just better TV. And so I'm not mad at that, because if it's for better TV, child, that's what makes reality TV, and that's what makes this damn show. So it clearly means that these two, you know, really aren't going to be best of friends anymore. But I'm more curious to see how Candy and Nene get into it. I want to know where this goes into, how that relationship breaks down in terms of their reunion, because they're like oil and water, and these two are never going to get along. I just could see it coming. Even when Kim came into the mix, she was like, I don't know why these two are friends, child. I found it a little bit weird, and it definitely is. But Eva's doing a little bit. I just feel like Eva needs to just leave. I feel like she doesn't need to come back next season. She always tries to do the most for a reunion, but then during the entire season, she just does nothing. So hopefully Eva cannot return for the next season. I want Phaedra to come back, child. I think a lot of people do, a lot of people don't, and everybody's torn on that. But let me know what your thoughts are. Did you guys like this reunion? Was it everything for you? Did you guys enjoy it? I personally thought it was great. It was a gag, child. I was getting my life left, right, and center, and I'm here for it. This was the first part reunion. It just, like, they should do these more often via virtual, because it's like this was really giving me everything. Apparently in Georgia, Atlanta, they're allowed to like move around and meet each other, going to the houses and stuff. So I wish they could have waited a little bit longer just to give us something on film, but unfortunately that wasn't the case, and we're getting this on virtual. But let me know what your thoughts are. Please do comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. I'm coming at you guys with daily and consistent content 24/7. So subscribe to the channel, click that button, let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this, and I'll catch you guys soon for House of Atlanta reunion part 2, because I've been reviewing House of Atlanta. I've been reviewing this show, guys. Please, let's not get it twisted now. I'm not now reviewing the show. I have been reviewing the show way back in from 2016 for the last 3 to 4 years since I made this channel. So this show is not new to me, and the reunions always give it, and they are definitely giving it when it comes to this reunion. So let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll catch you guys soon for another review.